The average contractor, the average American worker, actually only works 245 days a year. So that usually accounts for 104 days for the weekends, 10 days for vacation, and then about 6 holidays. That's an average of 200. That's basically 120 days off per year. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because if you're a contractor and you're actually trying to make a business installing bathrooms, kitchens, any type of renovation project, you really have to consider how many days you actually have in a year to be able to do something. And as a business owner, it's really important to break things down per day. Now, obviously, it's really important to go and find out what your competition is pricing things at. But in my opinion, you need to know what you need to make for the year and reverse engineer what the cost of you going out and doing a job is per day. This is going to give you the best likelihood to be successful in making enough money on every project that you go out and take a look at. So for instance, the reason I got into bathrooms is because it's something that would normally typically take 6 to 7 days to complete, obviously depending on the size and scope of the bathroom, but it really allowed me to be able to set up and stay in one location for a week or two. Now, when it comes to estimating things, I always break it down per day. So whether you're just doing a tile floor of some sort, I'm going to be breaking it down to the day. So if I only have 245 days out of the year that I'm actually working, I have to make sure that I'm making a certain amount. And in my opinion, where I'm at, I need to make about $1,000 a day. That's $245,000 a year. You figure you have about $40,000 worth of taxes that are coming out of that. So that gives you about $205,000 of actual income that you're most likely still reinvesting in your business. So tools cost a lot of money, your vehicles, all these other things come into an account. So in my opinion, I think you really need to make about 200 grand a year as a single contractor to really make sense of any type of business like this and allow you to grow. Now, I always highlight my quotes into this kind of format, kind of breaking things down per day in the actual items of what I'm installing so that there's no confusion with the client of what actually is being done. I think it's really helpful to have visual reference of that. And again, breaking things down to the day and staying firm with that. If you have a half a day of just doing grouting, that still counts as a day. So determine things by the day. It's really going to help you out. And also having a spreadsheet to basically create all of what the materials cost on your end really is going to make sure that you stay profitable. So check out my course. I have a lot more details in there.